You want the game time. One, probably just a few individuals probably a bit shy on the minutes they were supposed to play. A few lads on the bench what didn't get on, but it is what it is, and you deal with it. With the first half in particular, I thought they put us under a good amount of pressure, tested us across the board. So it's the middles in the first half, especially the edges, the young edges we had out there were. It was a good hit out from Wakey put some good shapes on us, just tested our edges. They did some good stuff for some young boys there. They made some good reads, and thought as a middle it was pretty much a good battle for that first half. So that's what it is.
Was it what you expected it to be as a general contest?
But the lights going off, yeah, it was. You know what you always have in pre-season, it's always very, no matter how good you have in as your pre-season hit out your training, I've experienced it from the playing side of it and the coaching side of it. You probably never quite where you think you are. You never kind of hit the straps in pre-season games where you want to be. But it's just that first step in getting involved. I think for blokes like Cruz and Tomo, that's their first hit out since September. So it's a long time not to have had a game. So it's just about getting the body ready to be hit again and getting knocked around again and opening up the lungs. You'd love to play silky rugby and score loads of points, but it's very rarely the case.
Was there any particular elements you were happy with? Any that you were hoping might be a little bit more polished?
I thought some of the young outside backs was pretty much kind of the first team pack with some with reserves backfield plus maybe Jake Wardle in that mix. So I thought they did a good job. Some of them were the first hit out against blokes. Nathan Law's probably played a handful of reserves games. Other than that, he's been an academy player. So there's a lot of positives from their point of view, and from the established players, just good to get hit out, not picked up any injuries, opened up, and that'll kind of tee us up for the whole friend the next week.
Just finally from me, I know you very meticulously plan these pre-seasons and know exactly how you want them to look. Given you had 20 minutes less than you wanted, will you have to adapt anyway to get that extra load in, or is it something you can?
Running wise, kind of the boys are probably just the lads who were a bit below, just probably topped up running wise on the pitch now. Put a little bit of wrestling there for them to kind of manufacture that contact into it, but we've got kind of a long week going into the whole game, so there's plenty of room now. We've probably got 4 training days next week, so we won't need to cram anything in. It shouldn't affect us too much. So nice. It's probably more some of the younger end of the lads what were on the bench what didn't get the minutes. Blokes like forward would love to see them get some time at 9. But no, he'll probably have come in tomorrow night and do something tomorrow.
Are there any specifics on why Jake Wardle played? Just because he was the only sort of senior outside back, or was it just a case of getting minutes in?
It was more probably because he's come off the back of an injury. I think it was more rather than him coming in next week and playing a full game. It was more like just give him half a game this week, and then we'll see where he comes through that, and that'll dictate how his minutes go next week. Rather than trying to chuck him in, trying to expect an 80 out of him straight away, we thought we'd feed him into this first. And I think he was quite keen to, as with a lot of the other middles we played today. I think Matty he had in his head who was playing. There was quite a few extra came up and kind of wanted to get some minutes under the belt before next week.
Yeah, in the 60 minutes, Sam Walters will be up there with one of the better performers. Would you agree?
Yeah. I think he's a threat, and we knew what we were getting with the ball. That try setup was quite circular. But yeah, he's a good asset to us this year. I think there's still a lot more in his game. I think he can get better at and improve on. But yeah, I'd agree. There's some stuff that he did what showed some glimpses of probably what we saw of him at Leeds as well.
Do you think it was the right decision to call it off? Does it get to a point where you sort of can't keep?
Yeah, I think the referee was doing everything he could not to do it, and I think every time the lights did go off, it was a decent stop in the game. I think the last one where it was on a kick-off carry, blokes running full tilt and the lights go out, it's getting dangerous then, innit? I think it was definitely the right call.
Also came in handy when they made a break as well in that second half.
Yeah, there was two. There was one where we got one on a play 4 kick, attacking. Someone turning it off on purpose, yeah. And then we got one on the next set, so it was no messing around.